Man, we out of that. But we got enough. Don't need to open a new packet. What's happening, fam? Welcome back to the channel, man. Today, we have legs and lats. Now, I don't think that's a weird combination at all. Why are we training legs and lats? With the feedback from the judges being to add more density and width in my back, the goal is to also, I guess, what's the word I'm looking for? Downsize my legs as well, because with me having to weigh 232 on stage, my legs take most of those weights. So the plan that we're on right now, we're training legs. Well, coach said I don't have to train legs at all, honestly, for the next few months at all. But he said if I did, we're gonna train them once a month. So we're gonna do once a month, and with that, he said throw in lats. That way we can continue to obviously develop the lats and we can have an extra day to focus on lats. But the goal is to really downsize my legs. Some month we might not train it at all. My legs honestly affects my weight cap. So if we can get it to downsize a little bit, that would help. One, in the off season, feeding me. Coach can't just feed me enough when my weight is just spiking in the off season. So that's the goal right now. So today we got legs, we got lats, and it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a quick one. You're gonna see the legs. Once again, we don't even have to train them. So everything is gonna be like 2 sets, and we're gonna be out. Today workout should be 45 minutes max to an hour. You feel me? But I just want to take you guys through today's workout. Honestly, some of my favorite movements for legs. It's just gonna be focusing honestly on hamstrings and quads. But what was I doing here? Warm up. This is the warm up product right here. So this is Pure Rebuild. This is creatine from Warm Up. I like to mix mine with my intro drink. So what my BCA is, for me to drink that during my workout. Just sip on it during the workout just to help with recovery. Pure Rebuild, like I said, it's just creatine. That's how I want to call it. I like the name Pure Rebuild because you're rebuilding the muscles after you break them down in the gym. This is gonna help with building lean muscle mass. So if you're somebody out there having trouble putting on mass, creatine will help. It will help with that. Obviously, you gotta be on a good diet as always, fam. Nutrition is always gonna be number one. Training gotta be on point. But this will help with that, with recovery and just helping you put on some size. Quick tip, if you're gonna take creatine, please make sure you're drinking a lot of water. It do dehydrate you. So make sure you're drinking a lot of water. Other than that, you're good to go. And then BCAAs, you already know, man, it's just for recovery, help with hydration, help with joint pain, recovery, and all that good stuff. Now, usually I would have an intro card from One Up. I ran out of that yesterday, but I got more coming, but usually I get 30 grain cards from that. It's just a low insulin recovery card that help pretty much keep the muscle full as we're tearing it up during the workout. But other than that, fam, I told you, we're gonna be consistent. This is video number 2. We're gonna drop 2 videos a month. Every other week, so bi-weekly. But hey man, it's the off season. Episode 2. We got legs and lat. Let's get it. All right, fam, so we're here. It's time to get to work, man. We are actually a little behind on time, but we're gonna catch up on time by supersetting. From my last video, as you guys know, I always like to toss a superset in there, you know, and we're gonna start with that. So today we have lats and legs. So of course we're starting with the back movement first because that's the weak point. Every time we start a workout, we always focus on the weak point. The same way during the week, I start with back because right now, that's the weak point of my physique. That's what got to be built. So we're gonna start with rack pulls. That's what one of the workout coach got on the plan. Rack pulls, we got 4 sets here. We're gonna do a warm-up set and then get into the working set. And then we're gonna superset this with the seated hamstring curls. That way we're doing back and then the hamstring, just to loosen up those hamstring. We're gonna do the rack pull and go over to the hamstring. But yeah, guys, hey, it's time to get to work. So let's get to it. right, fam. So as you can see, yeah, we got to it. But we're about to move on to the next exercise. So we just finished up with the rack pulls and the hamstring curls. We did a warm-up set and then the working set of 4 on there. So we're about to move on to lat pull down. That's the last back movement. Now, we already trained back early on this week, so we're just adding that rack pull just to hit the upper back and obviously just for thickness, and then we hit the lat pull down obviously for width. Those are the 2 back movements, and then we're gonna move on to the rest of the leg movement. So after here, we're gonna move on to leg press. Leg press is the next leg movement, and then we're gonna just fly through the rest of this workout. So probably about 15 to 20 more minutes and we'll be out of here. So yeah, we got lat pull down. Let's get to it, man. Let's keep working. All right, fam, we're gonna keep this thing moving. So we just finished with the lat pull down and the leg press. We're gonna now move on to the machine squat. For the machine squat, we only have 1 set and 12 to 15 reps, and we're gonna keep it moving. We got 1 more movement, and that'll be the hip adductor, and then it's gonna be it. But yeah, so we got 1 set, 12 to 15 reps on the machine squat, and then we're gonna head over to the hip adductor, 2 sets there, 15 to 20 reps, and we're gonna get out of here. All right, fam, that's the workout right there, man. Like I said, a quick one. The goal is to build the back, The leg work was not much, Hamstring, we had 4 sets there. And then on the leg press, we had, 3 sets, Then everything else was 2 sets, The focus right now is to bring the upper body up, But that was a quick 50-minute workout right there. We superset us some things because of time, but either way, we got this working, I'm not gonna lie to you, I have not trained, Brandon and I have not trained legs, honestly, in like 2 months. So we're gonna be sore tomorrow after this one. But hey, man, it's good to be back on this channel, to be consistent for y'all, The goal is to provide y'all more information to help you elevate your game. You feel me? It's good to be back, man. Like I said, it's gonna be a long off season. I want you guys to grow with me, I want you guys to see the process, how we are growing and how we are just making the development of the back. Obviously, it's not gonna be all gym. We're gonna have to show you how we're eating in the kitchen, how we're taking care of our body on the off days. Those are important too, fam. You feel me? We can beat the body up all we want, but if we don't give it rest, we're not gonna see the result that we want, But hey, I'm excited. It's gonna be a good offseason. It's gonna be a long offseason. Hey, let's ride, man. Come on this journey with me. It's offseason episode 2. I'll see you in episode 3.